Hey everyone, so I myself am feeling a little bit tired today, which brings me to the first message for the collective right now. Whoever sees this, may you get something from it. If you've been feeling extra drained and tired, maybe not even wanting to get online as much as possible, like myself, because I know I haven't been feeling it, that's because you are going through another upgrade. I always compare it to a phone. When a phone is downloading an upgrade, it shuts down first. That is what's happening right now. So keep that in mind. Allow yourself the time to rest and all of that if you can. But let's get another message. I'm repurposing these meme cards. You guys have seen me do that before. So let's see what else the vibe is saying today. Yes, I bumped my head. That's what that is. Okay. So the vibe today feels, or starting off with a little bit of like, ooh, are you serious? Ooh, wow, ooh, couldn't be me. Ooh, that's what you think? All of that. Like, it's almost like a bit of disbelief, but you're not really in disbelief. It's more of like, you really that slow? Kind of a thing. I know I've been feeling that way lately about certain things. I'll share at the end if you stay tuned till that on what I feel this is about for me personally. But what is it for you? Comment it below if you want. But let's go ahead and jump into the next message. Okay, so choose something else. Work on manifesting something else, something better, by telling the universe exactly what you want. And also keep in mind, when you're doing that, if you have a certain specific something or certain specific someone in mind that you think you want, and you're not understanding why it's not manifesting, that's because that certain specific something or certain specific someone cannot be that you really want it. They cannot carry the vibration of it. They cannot deliver the actions of it. So open up to whatever it is that is for you to come in instead. If it's that person or that thing at some point, cool. But if not, stop blocking that doorway that allows for what it is you're truly wanting to come in. My daughter's over here coloring, so if you hear that scribble noise, that's what's going on. Let's see what else. I'm getting tower vibes today, so it just kind of just feels like more of a, I want to use the word dismantling of certain perceptions or ideas, the crumbling of illusion, the lies being revealed, truth being revealed further. Let's see what else. Okay. Love and alignment are not the same. Can you see that? And what is this on the other side? The Tower card. The Tower card is on the other side, what I just mentioned. So this does feel like sudden realizations, epiphanies, changes coming, and love and alignment not being the same thing. What that pretty much means is you can love someone, for example, or have love for someone, for example, or even for something, but it does not mean it's aligned. It does not mean it's meant to go the bigger picture. It does not mean it's meant to last. You know what I mean? Like, it does not mean it's right for you and the version of you at this time for what you want. Going back to that message of manifestation, just as an example, you may think you want someone or something specifically, but if you're trying to manifest what you really want and it's not working out with that someone or something, you might have love for it or love them, but it's not in alignment, not at this time at least. So it is time to make some different choices probably, or see it differently. You know what I mean? Because there's an element of still trying to force something that is pretty much opposing what it is you're actually wanting or asking for when it comes to the bigger picture, for whatever reason that is to you. So for you, so it is time to kind of reevaluate. Some of you might be needing to look at yourself this way, in the sense of like, what are you doing? For real, what are you doing? when that truth comes to light. Okay, so now if you made it this far and you want to hear why I am looking at some people sideways, and this is because just right now, that Netflix documentary that came out about Michael Jackson, if you think that was true, you a little slow. And I said what I said and I meant what I said, because you got to know the source of who put that out. You got to know the source of who they highlighted and featured. You got to know those stories and where they came from and why that is, which requires further research, which I know a lot of you do not do. And so the thing is, they straight up lied in a lot of it. And there's receipts for those lies. And they edited a lot of stuff. There's parts of those clips and whatnot that were edited and changed, parts left out. So just keep that in mind. And full disclosure as well, I did not actually watch the documentary. I didn't need to, but I have watched, you know, people reacting to it, which had enough clips in it for me, because I've already done enough research on the actual case and the actual facts of the cases to know what was lied. And I did watch back in the day that interview that was used in the documentary that was edited out, where they did not include the part where Michael said he slept on the floor, and basically his reasons for saying that if you love me you'll sleep in the bed, it was more of a boundary. Quiet, lovey. I know you don't like Michael sleeping on the floor. That's okay, baby. Okay, baby. My daughter, she don't know what's up, go after what I'm talking about. But it was more of him setting kind of like a boundary of like, if you love me and respect me, I'm reading between the lines, you sleep up on the bed, but he slept on the floor. Michael had a tendency of sleeping on the floor, if you guys didn't know. And yeah, I digress. So that's what I'm feeling this was for me. The people that lack awareness, the people that are tending to be more low vibrational, that believe stuff like that without any further research. You just, yeah. Tangent. If you clicked up by now, that's cool. But yeah, bye.